scale well with this team as well, since they themselves have the Mbessa, the Leona here, and now with the Sylas, they've got a lot of tools they can turn right back around onto Sentinels and just use against them.
And I also really like Sylas.
Meanwhile, Sentinels, they're going to be taking that Dragon for themselves off of the mid lane push. Sylas constantly getting forced back. Again, as we said, no sustain on the first recall.
Yeah.
So Quid gets forced out of lane. He's got to go back to base, and that means they get the Dragon. Meanwhile, top side, some friendly trading between top lane compatriots.
Yeah, Morgan goes in for the early public execution there on Impact. Does manage to hit him with a little bit of combo as Impact throws out the Mega Gnar. Doesn't get a whole lot of value besides
there's possibilities for action as the supports roam timers have come up here too. But it looks like off of that push from Impact, they are going to be able to secure the first 2 for Sentinels.
Yep.
And extricate themselves from the objective.
It's just the general simple strategy for Grubs. Get the first one without your smite, secure the second one. Cool, you got 2 out of 3. If they show up, you can bail away from the pit. But now in the bottom side, this is what I was talking about. Kaza trying to assassinate the Ezreal. Jan going forward, but he misses the last Mystic shot. And Sentinels brings in the backup to make sure they get first blood.
Team game, Flowers, crazy good for Rise, so getting it really early is quite nice. Steals the Jarvan ult.
Yep, they're trying to go in now as Darkwing's in some serious danger. Stunned up, gunned down. Jan takes the kill, gets revenge for the earlier play in bottom side here. And now with the enemy mid laner out of the picture, Team Liquid has total control over this bot side river. Yes, who he's hanging around, messing with the vision a little bit, but it's still Jose, Jan, and Core JJ maintaining control. Quid still around with the stolen ultimate from Hombox Jarvan, so there's not really a chance for Sentinels to try to step up. TL is going to secure themselves that Ocean Drake as Quid goes in. The True Shot Barrage flies through, but Rahel and Huhi are both able to get away from the Cataclysm. Oh, baby. All right, here we go. It's down to half HP by Sentinels, but Team Liquid is already arriving in time to try to contest, and immediately Quid goes in with a stolen quickness. The damage onto Hombok is huge, and Core JJ's already got the first kill. Huhi about to die with the projectiles in the air that chase him down. Rahel barely hobbling out. Quid goes over the wall, but he will not hit the abduct as Rahel has also flashed and cleansed. He's done everything to try to get out of this one. Quid chases, and he slams the chains down on him. Darkwing's now trapped underneath the turret here in a 1v3. Impact trying to provide a little bit of relief for his top laner as Morgan trades aggressively, and Quid goes in for yet another one. Just like that, Kobe, a game state that wasn't even 500 gold apart explodes, and it's Team Liquid watching fireworks.
It's the Quilus! Quid is unleashed, and he teleports in with the stolen Rakan ultimate. You don't even have time to blink before he just wins the whole team fight for his team with the engage.
Quid has found his way to the promised land. He is living the summoner's dream out here. 2-0-3, full kill participation, has his Chovy belt already done with the Haunting guys in inventory along with the fully upgraded quest boots. This Sylas is feeling great, but you know who's also feeling great? Jan's Ezreal, man, up 2,000 gold over Rahel. I'm starting to struggle to see how Sentinels come back into this that doesn't involve TL goofing.
Well, maybe they just create some action in the river. Let's see what happens here.
Well, for all the action we just saw, Morgan's health bar is still looking pretty good. Flashes out of the Cataclysm now as Sentinel still trying to commit onto the top laner of TL. They finally get the shutdown, but it's going to cost him at least one. Solar Flare forces Flash out of Darkwings. Holds the Odo here with the audacious charge, ready to follow it up. Wind became lightning shortly that time, and Jose strikes twice. It's Jan picking up the kill. So even though Sentinels send the whole kitchen sink after him, yes, they get their man, but it costs them even more. 2-for-1 play for Team Liquid, with Quid continuing to apply pressure in the top lane at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, Jan is on the Dream Spike, as you just said, with his 2 items compared to the 1 for Kaza. And the damage follow-up there from Team Liquid was more than enough to collect the extra kills. I think we're going to have a quick one, Flowers. This one already going so heavily in their favor, and I think it's going to continue that way.
Yep, and you can see right there, it's another stolen ulti used against the man he stole it from. Impact.
Defend their spots towards the top of the standings that they had in spring, and continue with them in summer.
And Hombok is on the run, but I don't think his feet are taking him very far. Jan TL, 7,000 gold ahead. It's about to be around 8,500 or so as soon as they secure this objective. Nobody on the Sentinels side can do anything about it. Quid will teleport down to the bottom lane to guarantee that Impact doesn't get anything in return as their super hell. It's really bad.
Oh man, they just keep leveling up these video game levels.
Well, yeah, man.
Well, Impact. That's his
okay.
own personal hell right there.
Yup, it's getting a little toasty down here in the bottom lane as Team Liquid, they have a 5v4 now for the next 35 seconds. They've got everybody grouped up down here in the bottom lane except for Morgan, who's applying that second point of pressure over in mid with his Ambessa. Now Sentinels are going to try to have to figure out how to hold the line here. True Shot Barrage takes 40% of Rahel's health bar all the way away as Yon and the rest of TL just going to push up, brute force their way into the base here in the bottom lane, take out the tier 3 turret. Morgan was right there to guarantee that Sentinels wouldn't be able to try to do anything to stop it. Now they're going to switch their attention over to the mid lane right thereafter. The minions are still doing plenty of work, chipping away at this bottom inhib. Quid stays nearby to keep them enchanted. Now they're going to knock down tier 3 mid, inhibitor bot. Inhibitor mid is exposed. That one will go down next. And just like that, Quid with his single pick in the bottom lane turns into 2 inhibitors gone, and the game might just end right here. It's already 1 kill. Make it 2 is who he drops. Team Liquid are bloodthirsty, and Sentinels got a whole lot of blood still to spill. Team Liquid, though, forces them all the way back into the fountain. Sentinels in a 3v5. There's not a lot to do. Impact wants to try to teleport in there just for the extra shield. Jumps in the middle of everyone, gets a 3-man Mega Gnar, but it is not enough for even a single kill. CoreJJ with a Protoplasm Harness healing himself up, and now Yon goes godlike, Rahel goes down. Sentinels all dead here at the same time as a solar flare hits the fountain at the very end. 15-2, Team Liquid slammed them.
It's a 23.5 minute.
So obviously, I'm gonna say TL has the better draft here, but we still have a full game to play, and you know, it's not over yet. Like I don't want to say it's over yet. But TL for sure have the advantage from the draft.
He's not going to say it's over. Hambach is kind of on the other side, just finishing his clear.
Quite a bit of time here.
Yeah, Quid could be in some danger. Hambach closes the gap rather quickly. Flash away from the taunt comes out from Quid, but Hambach still got Resonating Strike ready to go, and there it is. First blood for Sentinels. They even get it through the flash.
Like, yes. That's great for me. Every time I actually read the Varus changes, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this just better for on-hit Varus top? Everyone forgot him about this, and it continues to always be better for, here we go.
Ooh, he flashing in, looking to set this play up. A lot of damage to CoreJJ, who tries to flash out. Hambach's already got the kill as he tries to continue his escape. Hambach, if they manage to steal this blue, Hambach will just be level 6. He does not have his smite, though, and Hosdiodo is ready with a smite of his own. Ornhorn is summoned up. Hambach knocked up into the air, and Morgan's ready to follow it, but the equalizer has been delivered. Hambach staying alive for now. Impact makes his way down into the fight, and Morgan gets cooked. It's a 1-for-1. Hambach
LCS is this big of a disparity here. But besides that, we're in a decent spot. I don't know about giving these grubs here. I feel like you should try to match since you definitely have the ult advantage in this fight, but they're electing to stack the dragon here. So playing the dragon stacking game, which is fine as well. So now it's up to them to, almost stole that one, but now it's hopefully we get to Soul and can win the game off the Soul fight.
Darkwings tried to steal both Grub 1 and Grub 2 away with Winds of War. Slightly late on the first Grub, slightly
old. You can also take the cashback ruin, so you can build a gold lead just off buying items. So you just want to maximize how strong you are for these fights. And okay, Close Soul gonna come out.
Yep, they immediately want to try to engage onto CoreJJ, but that's not a valuable target when Fate's Call is ready to go. Yon continues tossing spears further and further forward as Hambach wants to go for the kick on Hosdiodo, but the Call of the Pack immediately resets his position, but now TPs are arriving from both the top laners. Impact looking for a little bit of damage, but he's in danger now. Turns the Electro Harpoon back onto Jose. Not quite going to find the kill. Meanwhile, Darkwings joins up with a heroic entrance. Bail out on Morgan, but they can't get a kill to save him. Hambach's going to go ahead and grab the first kill. A nice shockwave arrives. Hambach tries to flash away, but he's still dead. Nice 3-man knockup coming out from Huhi as Hosdiodo tries to dodge bullets, but it's a double kill back to Rahel's Jhin. Sentinels coming
pretty quickly here, Flowers.
Yep, we've also got the Kainic Rookern fully purchased now for Morgan. Going in with a call of the Forge God. Remember that Impact has no flash after that big bottom lane play. So when Team Liquid here, as Sentinels will be able to acquire themselves that next Drake uncontested, but at the same time, Yon getting plenty of money, getting turret plates up here in the top.
Then rotate their bottom lane into mid, and they're even diving tower a little bit here as they try and finish it off.
And they will. Los coming up now as Darkwings has to create enough distance between himself and the squad of Team Liquid that has forced down this first turret up here in the top side. Gold lead for Sentinels that was about 2,000 before, shrank down to half that now, as it will reinflate just a little bit as Impact is left on his own here in the bottom side. Hambach making that play on Yawn here in mid. Nice kick to set it up. Hambach's going to take the kill. Bottom lane tier 1. That Herald.
Yeah, I mean, Sentinel's doing a great job. I thought it was a bit slow on the Rift timer there, but Hambach, give him some time. He's going to find the...
As you can see, the Sundered Sky plus Eclipse combo done for Hambach now as well. Team Liquid, they are committing a lot of bodies down here. It's all 5 players in blue jerseys trying to steal away that Gromp. Won't be able to clear it out here just yet. So it will be Team Liquid securing this Drake. No fight from Sentinels.
Yeah, I think Sentinels realize they have no position in the river, and it's going to be hard for them to face check throughout, you know, just zero vision. So made the decision to trade some gold here, which is still fine. You're still in a good state in the game. You have Rift Herald.
Oof. How much momentum do you think Sentinels have lost in the last like 2 minutes of play here? They're still trying to make something happen, but with delay on dragon stacking, with the teleport being invested, not being able to get a kill.
Yeah, I mean, the game definitely slowed down. I think they should have for sure tried to fight the third dragon.
Ooh, nice knock up there from Morgan. Now Hambach getting juggled around here a little bit. Yawn putting a ton of damage into him, and Hambach's a pin cushion before Sentinels can get in position to try to stop.
It's a Renata combo.
That's good, that's good. Guys, we're getting everything.
Yeah. Be the whip, be the whip.
I don't want to fight mid if you can. Can you guys just defend?
Yeah.
Hambach clearly did not listen to that.
Nope.
He had the Lee Sin syndrome to the max there. There's no other option there. But, obviously, you know, bit of a blunder there by Sentinels, but still with the gold lead. So, still in a position where they can...
so nobody's going to get sold, no matter who takes it. As Huhi on the left side of the fight here, looking for some kind of a potential angle against TL. Quid with the flash away, but he's still vulnerable to the curtain call shots. However, a nice interrupt from Call of the Forge God flies through from Morgan, and now Sentinels are separated. Darkwings here off to the right on his own. Immediately, TL's going to continue the chase, going after the enemy mid laner, and Yawn takes the kill. It's a bit of a messy...
Chovy belt really paying off there for Quid there, able to position himself a bit differently.
Yeah, but Core JJ's positioning is now in a little bit of danger. He tries to throw out the ultimate, but now Jose the Odo in the middle of everybody is going to get cooked. Sentinels have found a massive moment as Yawn tries to go forward and grabs 1 kill, but the Callista is terrorizing the fight. When it finally looks good for Sentinels, Yawn's ready to turn it back around, but he does finally fall. One last auto attack from Morgan to take down Impact as Quid's in the middle of everyone, and Morgan is the only man standing. Sentinels having that huge team fight in the enemy red side jungle. They might just get the ace. Good God, it takes so long to kill him. Surely he eventually dies.
He's not dying.
Morgan's still living with a 2-man knockup underneath the turret. He gets kicked back on the wall. He might find one more hit, but no, the ace finally goes through.
Get an ace out of the situation where they lost the initial fight.
Yeah, I feel like Impact does so much work on the Rumble.
Yeah.
Comes in, roasting them. Yawn then made me believe.
Team Liquid, we are continuing to scale. The unending despair, part of that unending Ornn teamfight presence. Now for Morgan. Mid lane, deadly flourish, roots up Yawn. TL knows they got to protect that Callista. Handshake to knock Huhi back away. Hambach wants to make some sort of a move, but he can't quite find it. Morgan here in the front line. Darkwings with the taunt, but he doesn't find a whole lot of value. Darkwings gets shot down. TL's got themselves a 1-for-0. This can be popped in this next big soul fight. Huhi waiting off on the left side, goes in after Quid. That's going to be their target as Team Liquid's mid laner flashes away immediately. Huhi still trying to run a little bit of interference with the hostile takeover, flying out through the middle of everybody here on Sentinels, making space. Darkwings goes golden. Huhi goes down. TL have already found the first kill, and the Justice Punch will not allow Darkwings to escape. Hound's Pursuit ready to keep it going with a beautiful combo with a shockwave. Rahel is next to die, and Sentinels will follow him into the grave. Impact just getting chased down by Yawn. This was the fight that would come down to execution, and the blade falls on Sentinel's neck. Hambach's the only one left, and he can't do a thing about this TL Drake.
Well, I mean, good try, good attempt by Huhi, but Quid has a Proto Belt or Rocket Belt and the Flash, able to make enough distance, get away from the combo, and Team Liquid are able to play the fight much better on the back end of it. So I think, it was a good try, you know. They had the good idea of what they wanted to do. maybe if Lee Sin was also included in that flank play, then something could have happened. But now, I mean, Team Liquid had the gold lead, delayed the soul for Sentinels, and you know, everything got committed in that last fight. So it's going to be hard for them to find another engage like that. Even if Orion...
Then getting Baron now, they have a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a long shot from this point on.
Ooh. Well, Hambach goes in for the kick.
On to Quid. He's in a bad spot here.
Quid, but yeah, the heroic entrance from Darkwings isn't doing a whole lot here just yet. Quid staying alive for now. The curtain call opens up. Team Liquid trying to protect the mid laner. They're keeping him alive for now. The bailout saves him. It's a double kill over to Yawn. If the game wasn't over after the Dragon Soul fight, it's over now. Triple kill for Yawn. Team Liquid killed everybody except for Huhi, and with 40 seconds on the death timers, gentlemen, I think they're just gonna walk it in mid.
Talking about a miracle, that looked like the miracle that could have happened, and it was still not enough. They were not able to keep Oriana alive, even though no flash in front of the Jhin ult. Just nice try, Sentinels.
Well, Alistar is nothing but some celebratory burgers for the Team Liquid boys. They'll knock him down. It's an ace for TL. A much closer contest here in game number 2, but it's all for the same result. TL gonna sweep Sentinels out of here in the regular season. That's a 2-0 win.
Well deserved from Team Liquid. Played for the gold and executed in the fights that they needed to take this win over Sentinels.
Really nice from them, especially in these clutch moments, being able to retake control. Analyst S, who is your player of the game? Actually, don't clip first. Who is yours?
I'm going to have to give it to Quid. I mean, the plays were really centered around him. He did a good job of staying alive. And ultimately, the whole team played well, but if I had to give it to one person, maybe Quid, but maybe also Yawn. He played exceptional in these fights too. The carries did a good job.
It's tough to call sometimes. It's tough to call.
It's really hard because I think it was a whole team victory. Everyone understood their role in the comp, so just a good team win for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I really like CoreJJ's Renata as well. A lot of clutch saves from him, but now we'll give it over to the analysts to see what they have to say about it.
Dilka's getting pretty good at casting. He knows how to play both sides. Well, actually, it's Quid, but you never know Yarn's bad.
Also, yeah, I do that all the time.
Well, I'd say if it's a team victory, the 80 carries, team gap, 80 carry gets it.
Yep.
Yep.
Usually.
They have the front line.
Let's go, Yarn.
Hello.
You got a nice Kalista game in a dreaded meta.
Yeah, I mean, their comp was too good to not pick Kalista, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Just like 4 melees.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Really fun game. Yeah. Terminus instead of Jack Show. I know Tactical played it yesterday, went with the tankier builds.
I do think that the Terminus buffs were quite good, and everyone does build Terminus third normally anyways. The HP is nice, but I do think Terminus is quite strong.
Yeah, especially you weren't really taking damage in those fights either, so just do as much damage as possible. That was fun.
I am interested in your viewpoint of the meta because there's a lot of mages bot lane. We got a word with Quid in his Player of the Week interview. He rated your mage play 6 out of 10. Said he needed to play safe more.
To be honest, I am just inting in scrims because I'm trying to find my limit. To be honest, I'm not even happy with the Kalista game. I couldn't even glide a couple times. I'm like, and I'm just thinking, it's too many mage games, man. But yeah, I would say my mage is decent. I'm trying to find my limit during scrim, so I probably look like a dirty inter.
How has it been to basically be running a lot of practice and seeing people kind of expand, not just mage play, like Diablo playing Aatrox? It just feels like you can play literally anything, Mundo, whatever it is.
For me, my stance has been quite similar still. I think if you have a good idea on how to win the game, it's fine. But if you do it without a good reason, obviously you're just doing it. But as long as you can find one reason at least, I think it's fine.
I think that's why we've seen a lot of 80 carries losing on mages because they pick them at inopportune times. I like what you said there though, because I feel like one thing, not just you, but the entire team has done since MSI is that you seem to see the end of a play really well. So your setup is good, but also you see it all the way through. Can you talk to me about what happened in your low bracket run, but specifically at MSI to kind of unlock the TL we're seeing now?
To be honest, I don't know. We just memed that the Koreans were in Korea. I mean, besides that, I do think that we've been more open-minded in general.
Okay.
Just quite good.
Something that I've noticed is in spring, it felt like Jose would get really fed. And then around playoffs, when I heard you guys were doing a lot of discussions about how to like unlock Quid, it felt like Quid started getting more fed. And now in this game, you ended up getting more fed. Like, has Jose changed the way he's playing a bit to be somehow more supportive of the carries, or is it just coincidence?
I do think it's a little bit more coincidence, but I would say we will draft on like Jose if he's playing a really strong champion, and make sure we try to make Jose as happy as possible, or like Morgan or anyone.
Yep.
Also, I mean, talking about the meta a little bit, it feels like it's very much a core JJ meta because like he is the type to roam anyways and want to see angles. How has that been? Because it's been a joke. How has it been processing like your support leaving you nonstop?
I mean, to be honest, there has been a couple games where I start the game 0-2 when I just get dove and then I TP bot like just TP bot and insta die.
Yeah.
But for me, it's quite fun. I enjoy playing the 1v1, and it's just a bit sad when the game just FFs at 15 and I don't get to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
I really do feel like I'm a top laner at that point.
This game, you scored your 1000th kill in the LCS. I'm not sure if you knew. Only 18 players have done it. So first of all, just congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. What is the highest?
That's a great
Wild
question.
Turtle is rank 1, I think.
It's Turtle, and it's really...
He's like 1,800 or
Yeah.
something, if off memory. Could
Yeah.
be 2,000, it's around that number.
But I was gonna ask, you've been in the league a while now. Like, do you feel like a veteran, or do you still...
24/7
Yeah.
for Turtle, by the
A
way.
little bit. I've been here for like, what, 4 years now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I feel like half a veteran, half not. Maybe it's because I act immature.
It's funny
You
that
also have
say that.
Core.
Yeah.
He's like, him and Impact, I think, are the two unks.
I mean,
of
to
the
be
league.
honest, being near the old guys does make me feel younger. I just act like a complete troll, so.
Every year, there's always like I feel like a different goal or a different view on your role in competitive. Now that you're in like, I guess you've been around year 4, how have you felt personally? Like what's something that you've been putting work on in either a team environment or just in the game?
I mean, normally I just do try to fill in what I should have to do in the game, but
Yeah.
not sure. I think the meta is always changing.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that the meta is going to change the next patch too, so you'll never know.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep practicing on what's good right now.
Okay.
Yeah. You win player of the game, by the way, for Calista.
Nice.
Congratulations. Lots of damage.
Lots of gliding.
Does this feel correct?
I mean,
Gas yourself up a bit?
I was not happy with the close game. There's too many mage games. I needed a little bit more. But yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, nice. It was really impressive to watch. How do you feel like your team is trending? Because it's a bit strange to start the split. Lion swept you guys in the finals. You did smash KC. Like pretty much anyone not named T1 you were smashing. How are you feeling like you guys have progressed from the end of last split to now?
I do feel like our performance is based on our players' like form, and I do think when we're on point, we are top tier. But when we stop, like when we are not on point, then we like don't really do anything, which is quite bad. And I do think we're fixing that.
Yeah, you're really active. Okay, we're gonna let you go. Thank you for joining us, Jan, once again.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations on the win and the 2-0 start. We're gonna take a look at today's player of the games. Jan, obviously the most recent one, but we've had a whole day of games. So Saint, Berserker, Quid, and Jan in our quick double 2-0 Sunday, Raz.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of expected these two teams to be the two best teams going into this split, and they're already smashing, even with the handicap going in there for not having inspired for Lion. It doesn't seem like it's been much of a problem,
No.
even with what Saint was saying. So I'm interested to see if they can kind of push that, and I want to see them go up against each other personally. So
Yeah.
We just have to wait.
we need to wait a
We
long
have to wait until they play
I'm not a patient
in
man.
Lion's
In-
homestand
yeah.
in week 6.
Yeah.
But here are your Samsung OLED power players for the week.
Did our boy Armeo
Pull
make
them up.
it?
Pull them up. Where's
Hambach did.
Armeo?
Lombok did.
Yeah.
Armeo not farming fast enough.
He needs to, I mean, he's helping too much. It's my
There's some
feedback.
speedsters in there.
Once again, Berserker with fastest kill. He's just getting in there, you know? He had it last week. He has it this week with the Lucian. Last week, I believe, was the Casio.
Yeah. Just nonstop scrapping.
I mean, I am saying, Raz, that Hambach was the third fastest level 6, and who he had the fastest support item transformation. So does that
Maybe
make
that
him a better
means
support?
Hambach.
No, I don't know about that one.
I don't see
No,
Core
I
on this
think-
list.
I think it's going to be a rough
Too busy
time
winning.
for me.
Yeah. Fastest to top lane.
I think it's going to be
I'm not going to let you
rough
accept
time.
victory when the prediction is by the end of the split.
It
and
was
it's
by the
week
end of the
2.
split. You have to wait.
You have to give it time.
I think you should. If there is a bucket that's out there with some ice water.
If she lets you get away with it, sure. But
Yeah,
I'm just,
no.
it's just
I'm not letting you go
ridiculous.
with it. I'm holding it out to the end of the split.
But you're the one that's okay. All right, fine. All right.
Mainly because I have to do pros after this. And
that's
I'm
fair
sure
enough.
Lorena does not want to have to dry my hair.
And usually my predictions don't scale well to the end of the
True,
split.
true.
Usually
Who was
things-
wearing clown makeup?
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
The
Because
weather-
you
the weather
decided
is
to
good for an ice
stick
bucket.
to your.
Yeah.
Actually, it was TL that. TL that. screwed
Yeah,
you over
TL
with
doomed
that.
me last split.
They did. I will say now that I'm not playing
I'm
not to
loyal.
lose in fantasy, I'm doing way better. I'm actually playing fantasy to win. I just didn't want to have the clown makeup. last split.
I've been
Well, you
forgetting
can take more
fantasy.
risks, but they've been paying off.
Exactly. But that's how you play to win. Either
Nice.
way, player of the week this week is a man we talked to after last series, Sage.
Ooh.
Massive Ahri performance, very solid Annie game. Personally, it was the number of picks he created in that Ahri game that
Yeah.
needed to happen to make them win that game 1.
The angles he finds for Ahri charms are so inventive and so creative. He always manages to like weave it just within. And then very quietly had a great Annie game. His setup for a lot of those
Yeah.
Armeo dives, especially the first one in topside river, was really, really nice.
The setup for this play was incredible. It's what notched them the win. Of course, third